Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Hannah and on this channel I post a lot of anti-MLM content. I have other deep dive videos like this one into different MLM companies. I have a series called MLM Horror Stories where people write in their own experiences with these companies and I read them for a video. I also have an MLM Top Fails series where we take Instagram posts, TikToks, Reels, any kind of content that people in MLMs will post on social media, and we watch them together, we react to them, and we debunk the misinformation that is being spread. I'll link a playlist right here. This is my big anti-MLM playlist with all of the videos on it. There's over 100 videos at this time. So if any of that kind of content does sound interesting to you, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, consider liking this video. All those things really help to support my channel and I appreciate you so much for doing that. First things first, I'm getting over being sick. I sound a little bit nasally and I apologize for that. I've taken the last 5 days to do absolutely nothing but sit on the couch. I feel so much better. I can assure you that I sound a lot worse than I feel. We're back to filming today. I'm super excited about it. And for today's video, I am bringing you a deep dive video into the company Bomb Party. Bomb Party is a multi-level marketing company that sells jewelry hidden within the middle of bath bombs. And these jewelry pieces are sold by the consultants on social media, typically through a live stream format like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok Live. Bomb Party was founded in 2016 by two sisters. Their names are Lillian and Bella Coleman. And at the time, they actually opened the company under the name Ring Bomb Party, but in 2020, it was shortened to just Bomb Party, presumably because they started selling other jewelry pieces other than just rings. This company has only recently come to my attention though because of its kind of growing popularity on TikTok, I guess. A lot of people have been requesting a video on this company because they are seeing it infiltrate their TikTok feeds. Some of these reps have taken entire TikTok accounts dedicated to their Bomb Party businesses, where every single thing they're posting has to do with showcasing the jewelry. They're doing live streams, and I guess the glitz and glam and the theatrics of how this company sells their products is kind of taking social media by storm within the past few months. So while it's not a brand new company, I do get the sense that it is kind of gaining some traction more recently. So I went on a complete deep dive of this company and I'm here to share my findings with you. In this video, we're going to cover the products and the pricing. Then we're going to cover what goes into these crazy live stream parties that they have. We're going to talk about how somebody could join Bomb Party, the compensation plan, as well as a section on their income disclosure statement or the lack thereof. I'll put timestamps in the bar down below if there's a certain section that you're really interested in learning about. However, the overall flow of all of my deep dive videos is we talk about the products first and what they sell just to give some kind of context, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty details as far as how you can join the compensation plan, things like that. The most important thing you need to know at the beginning of this video is that this is a multi-level marketing company, also known as an MLM, also known as direct sales, also known as social selling, also known as whatever terminology they come up with next because MLM has such a bad reputation these days. All of those terms are synonymous. They all are in reference to the same kind of business structure in which the products are sold by representatives who have chosen to sign up for and buy into the business opportunity. This is not a traditional retail model in which a company produces a product that they sell in a retail platform, whether that be in stores or online. Instead, the people who are selling you that product are trying to take part in that company's compensation plan. They're trying to earn money. Their goal is to earn a commission on their sale, and if they're lucky, maybe even recruit you to also become a representative and sell that company's products too. And that's because MLM compensation plans outline two ways to make money. First way, sell the product and make a commission. Second way, recruit other people, potentially get a bonus off of recruiting them, and now you also get to make a commission on whatever they sell. And have no fear, we will take a very in-depth look of Bomb Party's compensation plan later in the video. And the last little piece that I have to throw in here, as I do with all of my MLM deep dives, is that it is worth noting right up front that this is an anti-MLM video. Most of the videos on my channel are dedicated to informing and educating people on the exact ways that these MLM companies are unethical, scammy, shady, and how you should stay far, far away from them. And Bomb Party has proven to be no different. I always feel obligated to say that at the top of my deep dives because no doubt there are going to be reps from this company who find their way to this video and they love to comment things like, you made the company look so bad, or you're only talking about the negatives and none of the positives. Some people even like to tell me that I'm just straight up lying and sharing false information. And so I have to say this at the start of every single video that all of the information I get about these companies, in this case, all the information I'm getting about Bomb Party has come from their own website, their own compensation plan, their own policies and procedures documents, and the things that their own reps are posting on social media. All of my sources for every single piece of of information I got for this video will be linked in the description box very clearly for you to go down and check out for yourself if you want to do your own deep dive into them. What I'm trying to say is don't shoot the messenger. Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about what the heck this company sells. As previously mentioned, Bomb Party is a multi-level marketing company that sells jewelry. Here's what the website has to say about their products. Little luxuries are our love language. Our jewelry is beautiful and beautifully affordable. It's the little luxury every woman desires and deserves, and she doesn't have to wait for a special occasion to get it. We indulge her with fresh designs and a fine jewelry aesthetic wrapped up in fizzy fun without the high price tag. They primarily sell rings. They used to go by the name Ring Bomb Party, but more recently now they have a selection of necklaces, of bracelet stacks where they sell a few bracelets that kind of go together. They also have a men's collection and a kids collection. My first impression of this jewelry is not great. This strikes me as cheap, gaudy costume jewelry and something that I would personally never wear. With that being said, I know that style is subjective, and for some people this kind of jewelry might be extremely appealing. That's totally fine. What I'm trying to say is they just very clearly have a specific style, very brightly colored, chunky stones, all kinds of funky shapes and sizes, and if that's your thing, great, love that for you. But it's not for everybody. If you were to go to the Bomb Party website, which I have linked down below, you will not find any prices anywhere. They have examples of the different kinds of jewelry they offer, but they do not have any prices listed. They don't have any links. You can't actually buy anything on the Bomb Party website, but there are a couple places that suggest that the prices for this jewelry begin at $19.95 per piece. And there's even one section on the website that says, affordability is built into our jewelry too. While our exclusive pieces look expensive, they're priced to sell from $19.95, a fraction of their suggested retail value, which is up to $1,500. So you can build your collection without breaking the bank, because everyone deserves a little luxury now and then. This retail value up to $1,500 made me do a double take, so I took a mental note of that. Don't worry, we're going to discuss why that is a little bit later in the video. But what I want to point out for the pricing, is that prices start at 20 bucks. So that alone is telling me that there is no way this jewelry is of quality. Because first you have the cost of goods. How much money in raw materials does it take to manufacture this piece of jewelry? Then the company themselves need to make a profit, right? So they have to mark it up. But then it's being sold by a consultant who also needs to take a cut of that profit, so it's marked up again. But wait, then it's also sold through an MLM model where there's multiple people in that person's upline who are also taking a cut of that profit, so then it gets marked up even more. So the point is, if this jewelry is selling for 20 bucks a piece, and that's after several rounds of markups to account for everybody's commission, everybody's profit, the cost of goods, it's pretty safe to say that this jewelry is very poor quality and it doesn't take much to manufacture in the first place. The jewelry is not sold all on its own though. The jewelry is actually found within the center of a bath bomb, and the idea is that the bath bomb fizzes, it dissolves, and it reveals the mystery jewelry piece in the center. And that's where the company gets its name Bomb Party. It's referring to the fact that it is jewelry sold in a bath bomb, and there's this whole mystery component to it. At this time, there is no way to buy this jewelry through the Bomb Party website. You must go through a Bomb Party consultant's replicated website, meaning that you need to identify either by name or zip code who you are purchasing from before you're able to place an order. And this is because every Bomb Party consultant's inventory is different. Every person is selling slightly different pieces, so there's no way for you to buy this jewelry without going through a rep. And with that, let's talk about these parties. Let's talk about the way that this jewelry is actually sold to the customer. All of the jewelry is currently sold by the consultants via live stream social media parties. This means that Bomb Party consultants spend their own money. They pay wholesale prices to get inventory from the company. It gets shipped to them at their house, and now it's their job to resell this jewelry on social media through these live stream parties to make a profit. So if you're a customer and you want to purchase some surprise jewelry, your first step is going to be finding a consultant who is hosting one of these parties. This can be somebody you know personally. This can be somebody you stumbled across on social media. This can be somebody totally random just by typing in your zip code and finding somebody nearby in your geographical area. You'll go to that host's replicated website, and they'll typically have upcoming parties linked on their webpage. For example, this person is having a party on May 20th, and there's another one scheduled for New Year's Day of next year. If we click on the May party, then it takes you to this landing page and it shows you all the different types of jewelry that this particular rep offers. In other words, this is her inventory. This is her stock. This is what she has on hand that she's looking to resell for a profit. You can see that things range in price a bit, but everything is at least $19.95. Let's say I want to purchase something from the August birthday bomb collection. There's only one photo on the listing and it gives you just a few examples of the kinds of styles that you could potentially get if you were to purchase an August birthday bomb. If these designs are appealing to you and you would like to buy one, you add it to your cart, you enter your payment information, you purchase it on the rep's replicated website. Now, I guess the fun part or the selling point or what makes Bomb Party unique is that your rep that you purchased from, they reveal to you what you ordered on a live social media party. So when the date and time of this party rolls around, you're gonna find that live stream on their social media platforms and you'll watch it, and they're gonna dissolve the bath bomb for you and they're gonna reveal to you what you've paid for. This is where Bomb Party varies slightly from other MLM companies I've seen. In this format, the customers pay ahead of time and only once they watch the live stream do they get to see what they actually purchased. This is unique in the sense that Bomb Party reps are not just showing you all of their inventory. They're not just laying it out there and letting people claim specific pieces. It kind of works the other way around. However, I have seen some of these live streams where the rep will say, I have 2 size 6 rings left. They're unclaimed. They have not been pre-ordered. So if anybody watching this in real time on this live stream would like to claim one and would like for me to reveal it right now, let me know. So pre-ordering and pre-claiming something through the website seems to be the more preferred method to do it, but the consultants seem to be selling things on the spot to people who are showing interest to them in the comments of the live stream too. Now, this party thing, it's a whole ordeal, okay? And from the videos I've seen, because I've watched a lot of these live stream parties in preparation for this video, it feels like there's kind of an etiquette to it, and I feel like the best way to explain it is to just show you an example. So I have a clip from one of these parties. It's a few minutes long. I went through and I spliced out all the long pauses or the part where she's like welcoming people to the live stream or making small talk or whatever. I cut out all the irrelevant information and I just spliced together the pieces that kind of show you the routine of this entire party thing.
Hello everybody. Welcome to Bling Rings Bomb Party with me, your Bomb Party hostess, Connie. You are watching a live bomb party. If you see the live in the top left-hand corner, if you do not see that little red box, that is because you are catching the replay. Go ahead and comment down below, #replay. So spring stacks, they are $39.95. You can reveal a bracelet reveal of 3, 4, or 5 bracelets. There are 51 different styles, okay? 51 different styles. And shipping on those will be $6. All right, so if you guys haven't done so already, please do spread the love. Click that SHARE button right there down below. All right, Miss Tiffany, are you ready for your April? I got 3 for you, girl, to choose from. You ordered 2, but I got 3 to choose from, which means I have one last size 11 April. All right, Miss Tiffany, 1, 2, or 3? 1 and 3. All right, let's give her some good juju. Let me get her tickets ready. So I don't have the kids this week, which means that I'm going to definitely grind to get the rest of the stuff packed up that I can. So you had a sinker and a floater, Miss Tiffany. All right. We got a triple digit. Oh girl, you don't need this one. You don't need this one. So pretty. All right, ring vision going on. All right, Miss Tiffany, you got the Courtney ring. This is rhodium plated with diamond cubic zirconia. Suggested retail price $129. We got triple digits. Beautiful band all the way around. And I only have one size 11 left, and I have 2 size 5s left in the April birthday bombs. You're wearing that beauty right now. You love yours? Yeah, girl. All right, and your next one is the Anna ring. This is rose gold plated with diamond cubic zirconia. Suggested retail price $134. Triple digits.
Okay, so that seems to be how these parties go. That's kind of the etiquette of it. You get together with your buyers on a live stream. You say, here's my stock. Which ones do you want me to dissolve? You toss them in the water. You fish them out with a slotted spoon. You unwrap the foil and you show the customer what they got. And from there, my assumption is that it's the rep's responsibility to package it up. Bomb Party provides these little boxes that they can put the jewelry in, and now they need to ship it off to their customer. Now, I'm not gonna lie, okay? I know that I threw some serious shade at this jewelry at the beginning of this video, but I like both of these rings. That first ring was beautiful. I would totally wear that. And these two particular rings aren't half bad in my opinion. I'll give them that. But there's a couple very interesting things about this reveal that I want to point out. When she reveals each ring, it appears that she's like holding it in front of the camera, and then off to the side she's reading a little script on a little piece of paper that was included with that ring. And in each case she read, quote, diamond cubic zirconia, which caught my attention immediately because to my knowledge, there is no such thing as a diamond cubic zirconia. A diamond is its own thing, a cubic zirconia is its own thing. Cubic zirconia is the much cheaper lab-grown look-alike alternative to a diamond. But there's no such thing as like diamond versus non-diamond cubic zirconia. So what this is telling me is that this company is engaging in some kind of misleading marketing tactics, and by them just throwing the word diamond in there when it has nothing to do with a diamond other than it's kind of a look-alike, they're then able to deceive the customer into thinking that they've just revealed something far more valuable than they actually did. And going off of that, another thing that kind of piqued my interest is that I noticed she kept saying, these are valued in the 3 digits. For the first one, she said the suggested retail price is $129, and I call absolute BS on that. Cubic zirconia plated in rhodium is not gonna cost you $129. It's just not. Here's essentially this exact same ring on Amazon for 14 bucks. And you wanna know something? I ordered that ring. It just showed up at my door like an hour ago. It came in this cute little box, which now that I'm looking at it in the camera, how similar to Bomb Party does that logo look? That is wild. Who copied who here? What? This is from the brand Pavoy. They have a ton of jewelry on Amazon, and whoa, okay. I guess if you're looking for a Bomb Party dupe, this is where to go. Comes in this cute little bag. Let's see what we're working with here for 14 bucks. Yeah, you guys. It's the same freaking ring, okay? My fingers are a bit fatter than I thought. I'm gonna have to exchange it for a bigger size, but look at that. I mean, that looks pretty dang good for me for $14 on Amazon. Is that not the exact same ring? Okay. I'm sorry, but there is absolutely not a chance that that Bomb Party ring retails for $129. Because I just got the same ring and it retails for $14. And in my opinion, this is yet another sign that the company is engaging in some kind of deceptive marketing claims to make it seem like their jewelry is more valuable than it actually is. Lots and lots of red flags so far with this company. The moral of the story for this section is that if you do happen to see a Bomb Party ring that you like, there's a chance that it's probably sold somewhere else for cheaper. You can get the exact same look and you don't have to support an MLM. But going back to these parties, this is a lot different than what I initially thought when I heard of Bomb Party. When I heard that it was just mystery jewelry hidden inside bath bombs, I was like, okay, not a new idea. Lots of companies do that. That kind of product in itself is not a new concept. But as I dug a little deeper, I learned that the point of having this fizzy bath bomb kind of thing isn't because that in itself is a product. They're not scented, they're not meant to be used in a bath. It's only a way for the company and for the consultants to ensure the randomness of the jewelry. And it's also to create some kind of spectacle out of these reveals. And this is a way that Bomb Party sells their product that is unique compared to other MLMs. Another aspect of these parties is that Bomb Party claims to include rare, select pieces of actual diamond jewelry. So there's this illusion that there's always a chance that you could reveal a diamond. And that's where this $1,500 value claim from earlier comes in. They're kind of making it seem like for only $19.95, you have a chance at getting some diamond jewelry. Which, if I'm being honest, that claim feels like a complete load of BS, especially considering what we know about what they're claiming the retail value of their non-diamond rings is. They're literally trying to say that cubic zirconia sells for over $100, which is laughable. So who's to say that they're not also being just as deceptive with their quote-unquote diamond rings that are retailing for apparently $1,500? Sounds like a bunch of crap to me. I don't buy it. And here's the moment in my research where I was kind of starting to think of things in an interesting context. It feels like the manner in which the jewelry is sold by Bomb Party kind of has this gambling element to it. You never know what you're gonna get. There's that exhilarating element of surprise. Maybe you don't care for that ring, but it's okay. Just reveal another one. Maybe you'll like that one better. And from a customer's perspective, I feel like this business model has the potential to get people sucked into this undesirable financial position. Let's say they reveal 4 rings and they're all duds and they hate them all. But then on the 5th ring, this is something that's beautiful. This is something they love. And now they're on this high, right? Oh my God, look at this beautiful ring. It retails for $129. I got it for only 20 bucks. Well, it wasn't 20 bucks because you had to spend $100 on 5 different rings just to find one that you liked. Do you see what I'm saying? It kind of leads me down this train of thought where I start to feel like maybe this selling model has the potential to attract a certain kind of customer. Perhaps people who struggle with something like a gambling addiction or a shopping addiction, or perhaps they just have really impulsive tendencies. And please know, this is not me saying that Bomb Party customers have a gambling addiction, okay? I'm just saying that the random nature of this product, the spectacle of the live stream reveal, the chance that maybe you'll strike diamond, all of these things contribute to this rush of adrenaline to see what you're gonna get, and then this rush of dopamine when you finally reveal something you really love and you're excited about. From a neurological standpoint, those chemicals in our brain can become quite addicting. And I don't think that it's too far of a reach to speculate whether or not this kind of selling model has the potential to attract certain kinds of people to become customers, certain kinds of people to become repeat customers. And that's just something I was wondering about because, like I said, this is a really unique way of selling these pieces. And just knowing myself, I don't feel like I would be a prime customer for Bomb Party. I don't really like surprises. I like to know exactly what I'm gonna get. If I'm gonna be spending my hard-earned money on something, I have zoomed in on the photo, I have read all of the reviews, I have read the entire product description, like I know what I'm gonna get, okay? Very rarely will you see me throwing my money at something that I'm not sure I'm gonna love first, especially if there's not a good return policy. And Bomb Party does not have a good return policy. The only way they're gonna take something back is if it's defective, and it's this whole ordeal. You have to send it back to the person who sold it to you, they have to send it back to corporate, but you're not gonna get a replacement for the one that you had, you're just gonna get another reveal. So there is that chance that you're not gonna like the replacement ring. This ring doesn't fit me. I'm gonna send it back to Amazon today. My other one will be here by tomorrow. It's not a big deal. There's no risk involved. And my entire point of saying all of this is that I would not be a customer of Bomb Party personally. That's not my personality type. I don't like to take risks like that, especially when it comes to money. However, I'm very well aware that there are certain kinds of people that love the thrill of doing that. There are certain personality traits out there that make people more susceptible to partaking in this kind of event. Anyway, the last thing I want to say about the parties, about the products, is that you might be wondering if everything's so random, is it possible you could get the same thing twice? And here's what the Bomb Party website has to say about that. Variety is a part of Bomb Party's fun, and we create thousands of unique designs each month. While our reveals are random, there is a possibility that you can reveal the same piece twice if you order multiple times with a party rep. Here's what I'm confused about. Are they saying if you order multiple times with any party rep, or if you order multiple times with the same party rep? They don't specify in this answer, but I would have to assume that because everybody's inventory is slightly different and each consultant is purchasing inventory of these different collections. For example, earlier we saw that example of that web page where pretty much all of the things that that person was offering on their website were these different monthly birthday collections. They had August, September, October, November. So what I feel like this answer might be saying is like, if you're gonna buy 2 pieces from the August collection from the same rep, yes, there is a chance that you're gonna get the same thing twice. It's one thing that's kind of unclear to me, but the point I'm trying to make is that this is a mystery reveal. And yes, there is a chance that you could get the same thing twice. And if you do, you're out of luck. Too bad, so sad. Hope you like that design. So moving on, up until this point, point, we've focused really heavily on the products, on the parties, but arguably the most important thing to talk about in these MLM company deep dive videos is the business opportunity side of it and how people join these things in the hopes of making money. In general, people are drawn to MLM business opportunities under the assumption that they will be starting their own business, that they'll get to be this boss babe entrepreneur, and they're going to make all kinds of easy money selling a product on social media. I can't even begin to get into why all of those things are a fallacy right now. I quite literally have over 70 hours of content on my channel debunking those claims and debunking these companies. It is quite the rabbit hole, but that's super relevant to address right now because from the outside, Bomb Party is kind of framed as super fun, trendy. You're hosting parties, you're doing these reveals, you're selling jewelry. Like, it sounds pretty great. And the company definitely leans into those claims on their website too. In reference to the business opportunity, they say pure inspiration from the ground floor up. How's the view from the ground floor? Fresh, focused, and financially strong, and Bomb Party is just getting started. There's no better place to start than the ground floor and no better time than now. You bring the energy. We match it with an equally fun business that makes it easy to earn and achieve. Let's party. This whole ground floor opportunity narrative is gonna come in handy when we talk about the compensation plan in the next part of the video, so hold on to that. They also say our superpower is empowering others. Our party reps sparkle beyond the jewelry. They are smart, sassy boss babes and beaux who party with purpose, live out loud, and love to let others in on the fun, and they are the heart of the Bomb Party family. We are in business for their business, and our success is intertwined, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, great. Let's say you're like, sign me up, how do I join? You can join from the Bomb Party website. What you'll have to do first is put in the sponsor ID of the person who is recruiting you. In other words, the person who's going to become your upline. Then you put in some personal information, including what you want your own website's name to be. Next, it takes you to this page explaining that your website is going to cost you $20 a month, but congratulations, you get the first month free. Then you are prompted to choose your starter pack. There are 4 starter kits to choose from. Here's the 2 cheapest ones. The absolute cheapest you can get is $99. The next step up is $198. And in both of these cases, what you're buying is basically the supplies. You're getting some pamphlets, you're getting the towel, you're getting the little ring holder, you're getting the slotted spoon to scoop things out. In the $198 one, you're also getting a ring light, a tripod, basically all the materials you would need to do these online parties. And in both of these packs, you're going to get 5 ring bombs to start out with. So keep that in mind that if you are going to buy one of these 2 cheaper options, all you're going to get is 5 jewelry pieces to sell. Obviously, you're not going to make much money in commission if you're only going to sell 5 pieces. So there is going to be an additional cost on top of this. You're going to have to go and place lots of wholesale orders to get more inventory to build up your storefront. The 2 more expensive starter packs are the $366 and the $599. Both of these specify that you do get the essential starter kit contents for free. So you get that $99 starter pack included in these. And here's something that's really funny. It says what's included? The essential starter kit free, which is an $85 value, which is hilarious because they're selling the essential starter kit for $99. So if it has an $85 value, why are we paying $99 for it? Interesting. I will say there's a lot of those little discrepancies throughout the Bomb Party website. It's very clear that their website is not professionally done, has not been proofread, but I digress. If you're going to get one of these 2 expensive packs, you're going to get all of those materials, but then you're also going to get a pretty good stock of product to sell. So the focus for these 2 is that you're basically building up your inventory. Instead of just 5 rings, now you're going to get 25 rings, necklaces, earrings, all that kind of stuff. And the point I want to make here is that you can start Bomb Party for $99, but you can't be successful at Bomb Party for $99 because, like I already said, you're only getting 5 things to sell. And so my assumption is that if you were going to sign up for this company, you're probably going to be pressured to buy one of these 2 more expensive packs because it's going to be pitched to you like, well, you get the essential starter kit included plus a whole bunch of inventory to get you started. It's probably going to be framed like, well, you could get the $99 one, but then you're going to have to buy more in product anyway, so why not just get the $600 one? The next step in the sign up process is you put in your billing address and your shipping address. This is as far as I got because I wasn't going to put in my own personal information here, but I'm assuming that past this point, you're probably going to be checking some kind of like terms and conditions box saying that you've acknowledged their policies and procedures. You're probably going to be giving your tax ID number or your social security number for tax purposes because obviously the goal here is that you're going to be making money selling Bomb Party, things like that. So past this point in the sign up process, there's probably going to be more business oriented boxes you have to check, things you have to fill out. And then of course, putting in all your payment information for for your starter kit too. Okay, so now that you have joined Bomb Party, let's take a look at how the Bomb Party consultants are paid. There are 3 phases to the compensation plan. I will have this whole document linked below. There is a lot of information here, so I am going to be just pulling the most relevant pieces to talk about. But there's 3 phases, basically the bottom tier of the company, the middle tier, and the top tier. Here's the details for the first phase, for the bottom tier, the bottom 4 ranks. The bottom 4 ranks are called Topaz Party Consultant, Topaz Lead Consultant, Topaz Senior Consultant, and Peridot Executive Consultant. In these purple boxes, it's telling you what the requirements are to hit and maintain those certain ranks. These are the monthly requirements. So to be at the bottom rank, you need to have 350 PV. PV stands for personal volume, and it says down here that PV is in regards to the volume that you have personally sold. And I also learned by watching videos from different reps that this is about a 1-to-1 ratio. So 350 PV each month means that you're selling $350 each month to stay at the bottom rank. Then if you want to rank up at all, you'll notice that now you have DV requirements, and this refers to downline volume. In other words, the volume that the people in your team underneath you that you have recruited have sold. And they actually kind of help us out a little bit, and they give us these little pie charts. The dark purple refers to selling. So it's saying that if you're going to be at the bottom rank, 100% of what you're doing is selling. If you want to rank up at all whatsoever, now you'll see that there's a little sliver of light purple, which refers to team building, aka recruitment. So even in this first phase with these 4 bottom ranks, it's very clearly showing us that the higher you go, the more heavily recruitment is emphasized. So the 2 ways to earn money in Bomb Party, the first one, you can sell a product and earn commission. This says depending on the style and collection, your customer sales profit will be between 25 and 37.5%, and this is the profit margin across the board for all of the ranks. The second way to earn is you can recruit, and you can make a % commission off of the people on your downline sales. So as it pertains to this bottom tier, these bottom 4 ranks, it's showing us that if you recruit people, you're going to be making somewhere between 2 and 6% off of their sales depending on what ranks they're at within the pyramid. Level 1 is referring to the people that you have personally recruited, and level 2 is referring to the people that those people have personally recruited. So you're going to be making money off of your own recruits and your recruits' recruits. Here are the level bonuses for the next tier, so the next 3 ranks in the middle of the compensation plan. You can see here that if you make it to these middle ranks, now you also get level 3 bonuses off of your recruits, and that these percentages are even higher. Now you're making somewhere between 2 and 9% commission off of the people in your downline. And here is the graphic they give us for the top 3 ranks. I am not even going to try and decipher this right now. The thing that you need to notice is that the higher in the ranks you go, the higher in the compensation plan, the more and more money you are able to make off of other people. These percentage commissions get higher for you, and you're able to make money on more and more levels. The main thing that needs to be understood about this is that clearly the compensation plan values, encourages, incentivizes recruitment. The people with the largest teams get paid the most. Put simply, would you rather have a business that looks like this, where it's just you making 25 to 37% commission on your sales? Or would you rather have a business like this, where you're now making a percentage commission on all of these people's sales as well? The answer is extremely clear, and this is the issue with multi-level marketing companies. Here you are sitting high and mighty at the top of your own pyramid, making money off of all of these people, but these people don't have a shot at making the kind of money you're making unless they build a team of similar size underneath them, which gets us into a really sticky situation of supply and demand in an oversaturated market. All this company is, all MLM companies are, is a race to not be the last in line. There is going to come a point where the people who are last in line, who do fall at the bottom of that pyramid, they're going to be stuck there indefinitely, because as more and more people join, recruitment is going to become increasingly more difficult. And that right there is exactly what makes companies like this a scheme. It's a numbers game. The only trick is to get in early enough to be able to capitalize off of a market that is not oversaturated with other distributors yet. The company themselves already acknowledges this openly and publicly on their website because of this reference we saw earlier about this being a quote ground floor opportunity. They're basically saying, hey, we're still pretty small, not many people know about us yet. Get in now so that you can be at the top of these pyramids and actually make some money. Another shady thing I'm noticing about this this compensation plan is these little pie charts. The higher in the ranks you climb, the smaller and smaller that sliver of selling becomes. Here's all three of the phases side by side, the bottom, middle, and top tier of the company. At the bottom ranks, most of what you're going to be focusing on is selling. Most of that pie chart is covered by selling. But the higher you get, the more emphasis is put on team building, aka recruiting. And then once you're in the top tier of this company, they add in this new category of leadership, which to me sounds like, okay, you've already put in the work of recruiting a bunch of people. Now a big part of what you're going to do is making sure that those people are performing well and that those people don't quit. And as you can see, the higher up in the compensation plan you go, the less and less focus there is on selling. It is just so painfully obvious that this is a recruitment-based scheme. The real good money is made off of the recruiting activities, not the selling activities. And this compensation plan details that so clearly with their visuals. And in fact, the frequently asked questions section on their website also alludes to this being a pyramid scheme. This question says, how often do our party reps get paid? And it says, we pay our party reps weekly on their personal sales. They also have the option to put that money back into new inventory for future parties. We pay monthly bonuses too, aka the recruitment bonuses. So the way that they've answered this question is clearly encouraging their own representatives to take the money they have made from the company and give it right back to the company. Reinvest it, buy more product, buy more inventory. And this is reinforcing the assumption that is often made about these companies that they are completely operational, completely self-sustaining, completely functional, off of the sales to their own consultants. This may be an indication that the company is staying afloat based on what their own reps are buying in inventory, regardless of what those reps are actually selling. Because who cares if the reps actually go out there and sell it for a commission? It doesn't matter to the company. They've already made their money. They've already sold their product to their own consultants. And that is an indicator of a pyramid scheme. It is not just a company selling a quality product on the retail market. This is a company who makes all of their money selling a gimmicky product to their own consultants. In my opinion, this sounds like all of the money sits right within that pyramid, and the company's gonna stay afloat regardless if any product sales are made to anyone outside the company. Additionally, this question on the frequently asked questions page says, can I grow a team? And their answer is absolutely, and our most successful party reps do. While enrolling party reps is not required, we offer you all the free training, tools, and mentoring you need to build and lead a team if you so desire. It's really up to you. They literally say openly on their website that the people who are the most successful in this company are those who recruit. It doesn't get any more black and white than that, and their compensation plan tells this exact same story. Recruitment is the key, as with all MLM companies, and that's what makes this a scheme. Typically in my MLM deep dive videos, this will be the part where I talk about the income disclosure statement and we break down the numbers detailing what the reps at the different ranks make. However, Bomb Party does not offer an income disclosure statement. This is a document that MLM companies can choose to release or not. Typically, these documents will show us the average or the median annual earnings of the people at the different ranks. So it would say people at the bottom rank make this much on average every year, people at the top rank make this much. But quite honestly, all MLM company income disclosure statements tell us the exact same story. That most of the reps in the company fall at that bottom rank, and that those people make very little money, and that a teeny tiny percentage of people sit at the top ranks of the company and they are making all of the money. And honestly, I'm not surprised that Bomb Party is choosing not to release these numbers. It's not uncommon for these smaller MLMs to do that, and I want to make it clear that this is a choice. The company has this data in their possession, they just don't want it to be available to the public. Sometimes smaller MLMs will have the excuse of like, well, we're still small, we're still brand new, we don't have enough data yet to be able to report on these numbers. But this company's been around for 6 years. They absolutely have enough data to be able to tell us what the reps are making. They're just choosing not to. And here's my speculations and opinions about that. When an MLM does not release their income numbers, that's a major red flag. In my opinion, that's an indication that those numbers are less than impressive, and it's a strategic decision on the company's part not to show them. Because if they did show them, it would be a deterrent and people would not want to join, which poses an issue if this is a recruitment-based company. Obviously, they need people to continue to join, so they're not going to put any information out there that makes them look bad. The figures on MLM income disclosures don't lie. They tell a very obvious and a very depressing story that the vast majority of people in the company make little to nothing, while a tiny handful of people at the top are making all of the money on the backs of the people at the bottom who are making little to nothing. And this is the case for every single MLM. That's not up for debate. That's quite literally how MLM compensation plans are designed. That's how they're supposed to work. There is no way for people at the top ranks to be making good money if there's not mass amounts of people at the bottom who are struggling. And the way that these businesses work is that the more people who join, the richer the people at the top get. And honestly, I think that that's why the bigger MLMs do tend to have their income disclosures available, because they are a big company. There's a lot of people participating in this compensation plan, making those top people insanely rich. They're making like 6-7 figures a year, millions of dollars sometimes. And those kinds of numbers are really eye-catching and really impressive to potential recruits. And there's kind of this element of like, oh my God, people at the top are making $1 million a year. That can kind of work in the favor of these big companies. And they're releasing their income disclosures as a way to kind of broadcast the potential, what could maybe be possible for you if you decide to join. But when you're a smaller, lesser known MLM like Bomb Party, there's not a ton of people in the company yet for those top people to make money off of. So those top people aren't making super impressive money yet. They're still making more money than the people at the bottom, but it's not impressive enough to put on display yet. And ultimately, in my opinion, I think that that's why smaller MLMs like Bomb Party just choose not to release their income disclosure. And that should be alarming. It feels very much like there's something the company's trying to hide when they don't release their income numbers. They are not willing to show you what the reps in their company make and what kind of opportunity is possible for you. And that's your sign to run as fast as possible in the opposite direction. As we close out this video, here are my final thoughts on Bomb Party. Final thought number 1, this is just another classic example of an MLM company. This is the 7th company that I've done a deep dive video on my channel, and it's really interesting to see all of these common themes interwoven throughout all of them. They all tell you the same story. The company name is different, the products are different, the ranks are called different names, but at the end of each of these videos, we come to the exact same conclusion, and that is that this company is a recruitment-based money-making scheme hiding behind a gimmicky product. In the case of Bomb Party, the compensation plan clearly illustrates how recruitment is emphasized. It shows us very explicitly that in order to get to the top of the company, you must focus on team building, and the upper ranks are compensated better than people at the bottom ranks, simply because they have more people under them. But another more unique conclusion that I'm drawing from this company specifically is that the reps are creating the value of the product. Because what's being sold here? Costume jewelry. Even a ring like this that I think is a cute and tasteful style, it's still cheap jewelry. It's just for show. It has no value whatsoever. It is costume jewelry. The products that Bomb Party sells literally look like something you could get out of a kiddie vending machine outside of a grocery store. Like, I'm pretty sure that 7-year-old Hannah begged my mom to get me one of these if I was good in the store, and even at 50 cents a pop, my mom was like, no, that's a waste of money. But here we have grown adults spending $20 a piece on costume jewelry, which is just absolutely astounding to me. But the point being that it's not about the jewelry. It's about the experience. It's about the reveal. It's about the live stream. It's about the spectacle and the theatrics. What you're really paying for is the excitement and the thrill of not knowing what you're going to get, and the chance that there might be something rare and valuable. And that's where I think Bomb Party is really clever, because they're not just saying, here's my product, want to buy it? They're saying, hey, do you want to buy into this really fun and exciting experience where I show you on a live stream what you've revealed? That right there is a much more enticing tactic that is extremely unique for the MLM industry. But the most important thing to remember here is that it is still an MLM. Take away the live streams, the mystery, the glitz and glamour, the theatrics, and what you are left with is still a cheap product being sold through an MLM business model in which most people make little to no money. And with that, that's all I have for you for this Bomb Party deep dive video. Like I said at the beginning, all of my resources are linked in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in my next one real soon.